what's the Orthodox belief about communion? Is it a symbol or is it physical and physically real?
Of course, Jesus, when he said, if you don't eat my body, he wasn't making fun. He was very serious. Eat my body. He didn't say bread. He said, no, my body. So he changed. We believe that there is a kind of transfer the spiritually the meaning of the bread itself to be his body. So when we eat Christ himself. We have his blood for our for the forgiveness of our sins. So the work of the communion in our life completely different from some other denomination, which they take it as a remembrance. But when Jesus said remembrance of me, it's completely different in Greek language because it means my presence.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So every time we eat, if we remember somebody died, it's completely different from when we say remember somebody alive. And if he is not somebody, if he is God himself, so his remembrance means his presence because he's God. So every time we take his body and blood, we take him into our body.
So what about fasting? Because we fast before communion and then we also fast during periods of the year. Is that another way to prepare our hearts for communion later on? Or what's the purpose of fasting?
Fasting, it's part of the preparation. Yes, and the beginning of the church, there were no fasting. But some poll found that the people not respecting very much the way of taking the communion. So he asked for some preparation. And later, the descendant of the fathers of the apostles, they taught us how to respect to take the communion with fasting. A few hours before we eat anything, we don't eat anything. So Jesus Christ has to be the first into our body during the day.
So I know that in the Coptic Church we fast from certain foods, but is there other things that we can fast from in preparation to receive God?
Actually, we have to prepare ourselves with fasting, and the fasting has to be with not only food. Food is the last thing, but we have to fast from some, bad things. Some things which we like the most. I liked so much a girl in North America. She met me and said, and she was in high school, and she said, when I'm fasting on texting, I don't text during the Lent.
Wow.
I liked that so much. I said, why you choose texting? Because she said, I like the most thing I like in my life to keep texting. So I said, I can't offer Christ anything better than that. So it's a good idea to fast about something which we like so much, or a bad habit we have. So we have to learn something in the fasting, to fast and to come few steps ahead in our spiritual life.